Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to our kitchen. Tonight we are going to make some cheesesteaks, homemade cheesesteaks. So the first thing we're going to use is some of this beef shaved steak, 100% beef and no fillers. Look at that. That is some good meat right there. That is not that frozen meat. That is a good meat. Some garlic. I have fresh garlic, but I'm going to go with the jarred garlic. Granulated onion, garlic, I use that in everything obviously. Montreal steak seasoning, some smoked paprika, some Worcestershire, some red hot chili sauce, and some soy sauce. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use our cast iron skillet because nothing cooks as good as a cast iron skillet. So we put a little bit of the chili Thai oil in here. We're gonna turn this on and heat this up and get this nice and warm before we throw that meat in here. That oil is all nice and heated. We're going to throw our meat right in top. Listen to that sizzle. And we got 2 packs because we're going to be cheesesteak meatosauruses. We're just going to stir that around and let that cook a little bit. Then we're going to chop it up. And we're going to add some seasonings right on top. This is going to make some really good steak sandwiches. Thin sliced, fresh beef. Look at that already. We're going to go in with our smoked paprika, Montreal steak seasoning, garlic powder, and garlic salt. I'm just going to sprinkle that right all on top. We're going to let those seasonings cook in, our dry ingredients, and then we're going to pour our wet ingredients in so that it can mix and mingle and marinate down and let it simmer in that. We have this all chopped up real nice, seasoned with our dry ingredients. It's in good shape. Now we're going to go in with our Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, garlic, all of that fancy stuff. We're just going to put that right in there. Chili Thai sauce. We're going to mix it in. We're going to turn it down and let it simmer. I don't know. Depends on how much marinating you want to do. I say about a half an hour. Because we both like mushrooms, instead of putting them on top, I'm going to put them right down here in this meat. That way they can marinate as well. So if ever I wish there was some smell-o-vision, now is the time. These steaks smell amazing. Alright, so I used to work in a restaurant and we used to have a flat iron grill. I don't have one of those, but I have a griddle. So we got this nice and heated. We're gonna add our oil on here and we're gonna put our buns down and let them get nice and toasted. Alright, so we got those on there. We're going to get them nice and toasted. We have some garlic oil down on the base. We have this set about 350. So they toasted up real nice. Now we're going to take and we're actually going to put our meat on here with our pizza sauce and cheese on top and put our bun right back on top of that. Listen to that sizzle when we throw that right on there. Now this meat is still good and hot just because it's still from the skillet. It was all marinating. We're going to make these into little bun-sized steaks here. We're going to add a little pizza sauce right on top. We'll throw our Velveeta cheese right on top of that. Or whatever cheese you want, but Velveeta cheese is good and it melts. Then you're going to throw those buns that you toasted right on top of that. Now this is how we did it at the restaurant in our pizza shop. Except for we had a grill, not a griddle, but this works. Alright, now I don't know if I can show you this because it takes 2 hands, but what you're going to do, I don't think I can, but let's see if I can put my camera up some way. Now you got those, and you're just going to hold it. You're going to scoop this right back up inside there. And you're going to gather the rest of it up, and put it right on top. Now tell me that does not look amazing and delicious. I'm going to do that for your other ones as well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below any suggestions you have, anything you would have added to this that I didn't, other than peppers and onions. I know that that's a common thing. We just don't like them, so we use the onion powder and stuff instead. But now that is a good home-cooked cheese steak right there, folks. It's nice if you have one of those long spatulas, because you can actually just slide it under it and flip it all at once. All I have is this one. Ooh, that's hot. I'm telling you, that is the way to go. Thanks for watching. See you next time.